At about 1:28 p.m. on July 8, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol Trooper Jonathan Hernandez was on routine patrol in Lee County. From the I-75 median near mile marker 146, he observed a silver Chevrolet Silverado pickup speeding northbound, weaving dangerously through traffic. He estimated it was traveling around 100 miles per hour in the 70 zone, and a laser check confirmed it at 98 miles per hour as it passed in the inside lane, overtaking multiple vehicles. Trooper Hernandez pulled out to intercept. When he activated his emergency lights, the Silverado braked hard, drifting erratically between lanes. Though the driver initially signaled right as if to yield, he suddenly accelerated instead, forcing Hernandez to pursue. The pickup continued northbound at over 100 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic.
What's the vehicle description?
Something out of 40. I think that's not 57 mics per winter. I'm not sure he's
1657, what's the vehicle description?
1657. It's going to be a Chevy Silverado, something out of 40. I think that Lima, 57 mics per winter. I'm going to be going 100 miles per hour, out of traffic. Right down from the 149. 149? No. What's the mile marker?
All units for traffic up from 1031.
I'm set to up.
I'll take over the radio. Last time I want to go 151. Speed is 99 miles per hour. Light traffic.
Hey, do you want to go ahead and take over? I can fit.
Near mile marker 151, Trooper Benson Prosper joined the pursuit as the lead unit. When he moved into position for a pit maneuver, the Silverado's driver slammed on the brakes and intentionally rammed the left side of the patrol unit, forcing Prosper toward the right shoulder. Prosper regained control and pressed on, attempting another pit, but the suspect struck his vehicle again, causing damage. Despite losing the front right tire in the collision, the Silverado pickup continued northbound on I-75 at about 102 miles per hour.
Come out. There's going to be a fire on the right shoulder at the 154.5 northbound.
As the chase neared exit 157 at Tucker's Grade, Trooper Riley took over as the lead unit. The suspect exited the interstate, blew through a stop sign, and attempted to head west on Tucker's Grade. At that point, Riley forced the Silverado onto a grassy area at the northwest corner of the intersection, disabling the pickup. Troopers exited their vehicles with weapons drawn and ordered the driver to surrender, but he refused, revving the engine in an attempt to break free.
Get out of the car! Get out of the fucking car! Pull his goddamn head off! Get out of the fucking car! Pull his fucking head off! What the fuck you on? You want any fucking chase? fuck up. Get up. Get up. Come on. Get up. Don't hurt me. Get up. Bring me to FBI. FBI. Yeah. Call my family. Call my church in the river. I'm not getting set up. Sorry, buddy. You drunk? No. Sound drunk. Anything on me is on you. I've got to stick me. Yeah. I didn't want this, man. I didn't want this. Don't get antsy right now. I'm not might take you to the ground again if you get antsy. Nothing to you. I respect you guys. Well, not enough to not fucking run. Man, my life's over with anyway, man. Yeah, man. Put that on yourself. Yeah, man. That's medication. Take medication. What kind of medication?
Okay, 1757, 10 Florida West Boys and Shutter.
Man. Alright, wait.
Oh, yeah, 1098 Boys and Shutter.
The law. Yeah, clearly I am so. You get a hold of my uncle, tell me Donald Day. Go!
After his final failed attempt to flee, troopers pulled the driver from the Silverado and arrested him. He was identified as Kevin Donald Reardon II of Florida, who smelled strongly of alcohol. A search of the pickup uncovered 6 empty liquor bottles, 4 unopened bottles in a 99 brand party pack, 3 burnt marijuana joints, drug paraphernalia, and 2 prescription bottles of oxcarbazepine and gabapentin. Reardon was taken to Fawcett Hospital, where tests showed a blood alcohol level of 0.152. During a CT scan, staff discovered he had concealed a prescription bottle internally, which he later surrendered. By 8:11 p.m., he was cleared and booked into the Charlotte County Jail on multiple charges. On January 5th, 2025, at about 3:08 a.m. in Hillsborough County, Florida, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper clocked an Acura SUV speeding southbound on Interstate 75 at 110 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. When the trooper activated his lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop, the driver, later identified as 20-year-old Suntae McCants, refused to pull over. Instead, McCants accelerated even more, pushing the SUV to roughly 140 miles per hour while recklessly weaving through traffic. safely end the pursuit, troopers executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the Acura off the roadway at high speed. McCants tried to regain control and flee again, but troopers quickly boxed in the SUV with their patrol cars, stopping any further escape. In a last-ditch effort, McCants crawled into the back passenger seat to hide, but he was taken into custody within seconds. McCants was charged with aggravated fleeing and eluding, grand theft auto, and driving with a suspended license. His passenger, 19-year-old Javon Williams, was also arrested and charged with grand theft auto. Both were booked into the Hillsborough County Jail. At around 3 p.m. on January 13, 2025, Trooper Lasso Silva with the Florida Highway Patrol's Crime Interdiction Unit was patrolling in Miami-Dade and Broward counties, targeting criminal activity. The Broward County Sheriff's Office Burglary Apprehension Team alerted law enforcement to a wanted felony suspect who had multiple active warrants and was last seen driving a Mercedes SUV. The vehicle was soon spotted traveling eastbound on Sunrise Boulevard from I-95. Troopers Cantalar, Botello, and Silva located the SUV in the inside lane, where Trooper Cantalar attempted a traffic stop. The driver refused to comply, accelerated away, and fled recklessly, creating an immediate danger to public safety.
Where are you guys? Okay, come. Hey, I got to
Line it up, line it up, line it up!
What's up? It's right there. What's up? Let's go right there. Go. Okay, let me get on it. Cancel it. I'm behind you. Cancel it, move. I got you. Hey, they're still good. Go out the window.
Pin him to the other side. Be careful, be careful.
Careful.
If there's any additional units in the area of I-95 and Sunrise, respond now.
Roll over, we gotta run over.
Trooper Silva took over as the lead unit in the pursuit. As the SUV approached I-95 in the inside lane, he executed a successful pit maneuver, flipping the vehicle and bringing it to a stop against the grassy median. Troopers quickly exited their units and issued loud verbal commands. All three occupants complied and were taken into custody by FHP's CIU team and the Broward Sheriff's Office BAT team. 3 firearms were recovered from the vehicle. The suspects were taken to a hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Broward County Jail. Around 11:10 p.m. on August 4th, 2025, Trooper M.W. Peachman responded to a "Be on the lookout" alert about a stolen vehicle heading south on Highway 41. While driving west on SR 78, he spotted a dark SUV speeding with its hazard lights on. The vehicle braked hard, drifted between lanes, then stopped. Thinking the driver might need help, Peachman turned on his emergency lights, but the driver suddenly accelerated and fled westbound at around 82 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah?
1843. Westbound, take. Passenger road down. The number.
The driver then attempted to turn the vehicle around, at which point Officer Peachman executed a pit maneuver, intentionally colliding with the car to push it off the road. The driver regained control and continued fleeing west on SR 78 at high speed.
What's your cross rate?
The pursuit turned north onto Highway 41, initially traveling south in the northbound lane, before correcting into the proper northbound lane. The driver reached speeds of 75 to 108 miles per hour, before turning west onto Del Prado Boulevard, where speeds ranged from 100 to 110 miles per hour. The suspect then returned east onto SR 78, reaching 100 to 133 miles per hour, while weaving through traffic without headlights or taillights.
Can you go with the occupant?
It could be better. I think you can go that one bus or shit to my house.
Just past Acura, west bound in Del Prado, 100% of traffic.
We sent another Del Prado from Basement.
Approaching Dismount. So he's going to go continue west on Del Prado past Dismount. Be the one.
You guys have the next stop us.
Color maintain lane, when you go release documentation, just ask for someone to hold super westbound Del Prado, passing the double 9 into the road.
It's all on down 15. No traffic. Holland Route 5, coming up to a big point.
Come on, pushing deeply.
Coming off towards
While traveling east on SR 78, just east of SR 31, Trooper Peachman executed a second pit maneuver with intentional contact, successfully forcing the vehicle off the road. The vehicle came to rest on the shoulder, and the driver was ordered out at gunpoint. The driver complied and was taken into custody without further incident.
Subject detained.
A search of the driver revealed a glass tube containing burnt residue in his left front pocket. A firearm was also found inside the vehicle. The driver was identified as Colton Dean Smith through his Florida identification card and a matching photo in his wallet. Smith was read his Miranda rights at approximately 11:31 p.m. After waiving his rights, Smith admitted he fled because he was on probation and did not have a valid driver's license, fearing incarceration. He also stated the vehicle was borrowed from a friend. Smith acknowledged using cocaine around 6 p.m., but denied consuming alcohol.
Is this a rental car?
In the early hours of January 11th, 2025, at approximately 3:18 a.m., Troop L dispatch notified units that the Springdale Police Department was pursuing a vehicle westbound on Sunset Avenue and requested assistance from state police. Troopers Brandon Walker, Matt Walker, and a third responding trooper immediately joined the pursuit. Dispatch advised that the suspect had entered I-49 southbound at the 72-mile marker, traveling at roughly 60 miles per hour.
Recovered, speed 52. Set for traffic condition. Light traffic. Set for light traffic. Set for eastbound Avenue G. Confirm. Number 3. Again, here, 50.
All responding units entered Interstate 49 southbound at the 73-mile marker. Moments later, Springdale officers advised that the suspect had accelerated to nearly 100 miles per hour. Troopers continued southbound and eventually closed the distance near the 56-mile marker. At that point, Trooper Walker assumed primary control of the pursuit, while TFC Matt Walker managed radio communications.
Northbound Lake Howard, 30 miles per hour, light traffic. Northbound Lake Howard, 108. You left Winter Kingdom to also that we're here in. Thanks, Chris. I missed the turn. Hold on. I got it. We're on 6th Street Northwest. So we're 6th Street Northwest.
At about 3:27 a.m., Troop L dispatch was advised that state police had officially taken over as the primary unit in the pursuit. Moments later, Trooper Walker executed a pit maneuver, sending the suspect's vehicle into the cable barriers and disabling it. Officers moved in with guns drawn as TFC Matt Walker issued loud verbal commands. The suspect complied and walked backward toward the patrol units, where Springdale officers took him into custody. A search of the vehicle turned up an open beer container in the passenger seat and an empty Glock 19X case in the trunk, though no firearm was recovered. Springdale officers also noted that the vehicle had been seen earlier near a reported gunfire incident.